Hey y'all, it's Vicki. This video is for entertainment only. Anything in this video is only my opinion, and you know what? I don't know that it really counts, but it is only my opinion. I don't hate anyone, and it's ludicrous for anybody to even think that I hate anyone. There are actions that I dislike from some people, but I don't hate them. So if you want to watch this rant, go ahead, because it's coming up and it's a rant. Thank you. Good morning, happy Wednesday. I think yesterday I wasn't sure this week was moving fast, but I think now it is. I had a little setback yesterday, but it all worked out well, thank the Lord. I can tell you prayer sure definitely helps, but at the moment, you know, I was back to my stressing out, and you know, but I got everything worked out, at least that part. But there's so many stages of this to go through as far as paperwork and everything. You know, you think you got everything in order, but you never do. You never have it all done. But it is what it is, and like I say, I'm not gonna dwell on it. And it is, let's see what today. Today's the 18th of September, 65 degrees. It's still misting rain, but nothing major. We did have some sunshine yesterday, so yesterday afternoon, and we didn't get any of the big flooding that, you know, the coastal eastern part of the North Carolina did, and northeast South Carolina. I haven't looked to see what it's doing now. I know it's moved on, but you know, I'm sure there's other areas that may be getting flooded in Virginia and on up the eastern seaboard. I did watch some weather last night, so if you live anywhere in the Gulf of Mexico, you may want to be alert. If you live on the east coast of the United States, you may want to be alert. There is something brewing, and all the models, all the jet stream, everything makes it look like we are going to get something probably by the end of next week. Now, as what direction it goes in, it's hard to tell right now, but most, well, I say most, the models could have changed this morning. I haven't seen them. If you want to watch Mike's weather group, he's the best one I think to follow in the days ahead, right before you get to him, because he starts following the models about 10 days out, and especially if he thinks it's really going to amount to something. But it looks like right now that there's a strong possibility it could come up the Gulf, go in, and go across the state of Florida. But there's also those models that show it going up more Louisiana way. And then there is one model that kind of keeps it in the Western Caribbean or whatever, then it turns, or it jiggles slightly in the Eastern Atlantic. So, like I say, as the days get closer, the models will get more correct. But anyway, it's just to tell you that don't be thinking that this season's over. We're just in the middle of it. And you know, we know it was probably quiet at the beginning, which is not unusual. So, you know, I would just make sure that I had everything ready and my plan to go if I lived, especially in Florida and Louisiana. I mean, I'm just being real with you. Make sure you got everything in order, ready to go when the time comes. I guess for you, Tim. Sorry, I had to throw that in, because you know who, like, oh, you're nothing, it's not gonna be nothing. We all know how that played out. All right, let's cut this off. Let's talk about Tim just a little bit. Okay, I did not watch anything yesterday. Did not at all. because I was busy doing other things. But I did read. And I did watch Ziggy's video, Ziggy and I. If you've not watched him, you need to do that. And I watched Blind Views. I watched him. You know, they're short videos, and they don't, you know, I laugh at those. And I mean, Ziggy's is hilarious. He was Tim at the beginning. The only thing I'll say about Tim is, if you think you have any type of virus that is contagious, don't go to Walmart. I'm saying don't go anywhere. And don't go touching everything. I mean, I understand you live alone. I live alone. Not for long, but I live alone right now. And let's just say this. If you cannot keep at least 4 cans of Campbell's chicken noodle soup, and yes, I said Campbell's, and no, I'm not sponsored, in your cupboard, then I don't get it. I don't get it. There is not a time that you cannot find chicken noodle soup in my cupboard. It's been that way since I was, and no, it's not the same can. I do replace them, you know, but they're there if I were to need them. Also, we have all kinds of grocery stores that deliver now. You don't have to go out. Or you can, if you don't want to pay for the delivery service, I mean, for as a tip, you know, I don't have to pay because I got Walmart Plus. If you don't want to pay, then order and pick up at Walmart. You don't have to go inside the store. And I mean, I could understand somebody if they didn't really know how to do it, like my mom. I mean, I had taught her pretty much how to do it. She knew how to add to cart. And I mean, if she would have had to check out, I believe she could have. I mean, before she got really sick. But, you know, I had taught her how to add to cart and all that stuff. But anyway, you do not have to go inside that store anymore. There's just too many other options. And then to go visit your friends, I mean, you call them your friends. They must not be very much friends that mean much to you, because I would never go around my friends that, especially if they're a few years older than me, I wouldn't go around any of my friends. I don't care what age they were, if I thought I had something like that. I mean, come on. And also, they have all kind of home tests now that you can get. And, you know, I think that you can still even get some free, especially through your insurance that you have. I know my insurance allows me to get some free, and I mean, the government maybe still be giving them out. I don't know. But I know you can get some free and have them in stock. But since you didn't plan in advance, and who goes on a boat with supposedly 9,999 people, besides yourself, that's 10,000, without having a test at home when you get back? Who does that? I guess we know now who does that. Oh well, I gotta go. That's my rant today. I'll talk to y'all later. Hope you have a wonderful day. Of course, I'm going to give my disclaimer. I'm going to film that in just a minute, and then I will talk to y'all later. Love you. Bye.